Hi, my name is Zhiyan Zhang, and the title of my project is New Approach to Break Reminders, a special presentation style to reduce annoyance. To begin with, I'd like to give a short introduction. Sedentary behavior has a negative impact on one's health, and spending prolonged periods of time sitting in front of a computer may lead to several issues to our body. After working for a long time in front of a computer, it is necessary for people to take a break for a while. A break reminder will significantly help people keep a good habit and avoid any potential illness. However, most of the regular break reminders, such as an alarm, are normally ignored by the users. Sometimes people also find them very annoying, since their attention will be distracted. In this project, we present an application that can remind people of taking a break. Our aim is to help people take breaks and make their breaks efficient by using my break reminder. The second aim is to reduce as much annoyance the reminder costs as possible, which is what I focused on. Now let's move to the background section. Many studies have shown that sitting in front of a PC or laptop can lead to health problems. Repetitive strain injury, RSI, also known as work-related upper limb disorder, is a general term used to describe the pain felt in muscles, nerves, and tendons caused by repetitive movement and overuse. It is mostly led by doing a high-intensity activity for a long time, such as prolonged sitting in front of a computer without rest. There is a report from UK Institute of Occupational Medicine showed that the majority of their subjects, which are 3,500 keyboard users, had at some time suffered from some discomfort in the upper limbs. Furthermore, long time working can also lead to some eye problems. Computer vision syndrome is a condition resulting from focusing the eyes on a computer or other display device for protracted, uninterrupted periods of time. According to the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health of the United States, computer vision syndrome affects about 90% of the people who spend 3 hours or more a day at a computer. It is obvious to see that something like a break reminder is necessary to help people get rid of these health problems. There are plenty of softwares for reminding people of taking breaks. For example, a simple software iLeo can remind people to do regular breaks so that they can take a rest for their eyes, move their body, and relax. It allows users to set their own time interval between each break. The technique is very similar to a Pomodoro timer. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method developed by Francesco Trujillo in the late 1980s. This technique uses a timer to split work into a few parts. Users will have approximately 25 minutes for each interval. There are short breaks between each interval and a long break after 5 or 6 such working slots. When users have worked for a period of time, there will be a pop-up notification in the middle of the screen, just like in this picture. The good point of this kind of design is that it is very noticeable. People cannot ignore it since it is right in the middle of the screen. However, this may annoy users a lot, since it might disturb users while they are typing or reading. This presentation style will definitely not be used in this project, since my aim is to reduce the annoyance as much as possible. Now let's talk about my break reminder. My break reminder is a bar-shaped software which is on the top side of the screen. It has 4 main features. The number one is that it always hidden unless users move mouse on the top area or it's time for a break. The notification will be coming from the top so that it is both noticeable and less annoying. Users can move their mouse on the top like this to check how long they have been working and take a break whenever they want by pressing the button Take a Break. The second feature is that there's no time limit for each break. The software now is in the break mode because I pressed the Take Break button just now, and you can go back to work anytime by press the Back to Work button. Now this software is hidden again, and if you move mouse to top side, the time will come. The reason for no time limitation is that other Pomodoro-based break reminders will only allow 5 to 10 minutes short breaks or 15 to 20 minutes long breaks, since they focus on the productivity more. In this project, I want users to relax to their satisfaction, so this is why there's no limit for each break. Users will be asked to take a break every hour. If users decide to dismiss the break, then the software will ask every 25 minutes until they take one. The time interval will go back to 1 hour again. I set the time interval to 2 minutes and 1 minute separately because just for the video recording. The reason for shortened time interval is to let people be more aware of taking breaks, so that they are more possible to take a break next time when the reminder comes out. You may notice that there are 2 videos when the software is in the break mode. This is also the third feature of our software, which is there will be some videos of stress-relieving exercises shown when users choose to take a break. These videos will help users to stretch themselves and avoid the health problems I mentioned above. They're totally optional. For here, there are 2 videos which I put there randomly just for testing the software. So they will be replaced with the real stress-relieving exercises videos. The fourth feature is that it will remind some natural breaks. Natural breaks are basically something like having some lunch or drink some water. This function will be added when finalizing the coding. So there will be notifications in this area, which will be like, do you want to have some lunch or do you want to drink some water? Now let's move back to the slides. This is pretty much what I've done for the project so far. For the plans for the next step, the coding of the software is nearly done. There are still some little changes have to be made. After finalizing the reminder, the next step is testing. From my plan at the moment, I will find 5 to 10 students randomly in some study spaces near the university as subject group 1. And I will also find 5 to 10 office workers as subject group 2. The reason for 2 testing groups is that I want to see if the reminders still work efficiently for the office workers since they stay in front of PC longer than students. They will be using the reminder for 3 to 5 days and receiving a questionnaire to describe their experience at the end. The questionnaire will contain questions like, did this break reminder work on you? Please rate on a scale of 1 to 5. And question like, did this break reminder get you annoyed sometime? Please rate on a scale of 1 to 5. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.